optimism coming into the season. The injuries have left them short as Vucevic. It's been because of players like Gary Trent Jr. stepping up and calling glass. Anthony, the impressive rookie. Dame wants to take it straight to the cup. Gary Trent Jr., nobody checking him as he brings it. Orlando 2 of 8 to start this game. Dame weaving through some defenders and is Cantor
to dictate anything, and the Blazers are able to get the looks they want too.
Second bucket of the game for Anthony. Gary Trent Jr. 3 for 3. Road trip, including a pair of close losses to the Knicks and Rockets. Clark denied by Covington. Dame can't hit the jumper. In transition, here's Ennis. Oh my God, fighting his way. And Al-Farouq Aminu, the former Blazer, checking into this game, and the first action he's seen in 14.5 months.
I remember when the Magic came back for the first time when Chief joined him as DJ shows you the quick double jump.
Bring it back the other way. Ennis pokes it away from Dame. Anthony flips it ahead. Ennis catches, feeds to Vucevic, easy ball. Covington feeds Cantor, going to work against Vucevic. Tries to move him out of the way. Cantor, complete that cut and take off with it. Jones Jr.,
the offensive end of the floor.
Dame contested 3, knocked to the floor.
I'm excited for him once he's able to make his return. Oh.
Giles, they've got a 10-point advantage over the Magic. Aminu looking for Mason. Mason flips it in.
It's really tough for them right now as Orlando in zone.
15-point lead. 1:15 left. Ross
starts the path back to his right hand and pulls up from the mid-range.
Here's Melo. Mason flips it to Ennis. Birch
gets a great play. Just didn't finish it.
Mason spinning, slapped away by Melo. 6.7 for the Magic. Okiki back to Birch. Nice two-man game.
Will be able to push the ball up the floor and really spread the court. And Anthony
able to save it.
And it's got Melo when Melo made the spin. He didn't even see him.
Simons thought he had the contest, but
he covered a lot of ground quickly.
Simons back to Giles. Cross-court pass. Melo. Rhythm bounce. Mason out to Birch. Another offensive rebound for Mason. Smallest man on the floor, and Melo reminds him of that.
Three-point shot. And then,
Ross hits the jump shot.
Gary was by himself with Vucevic.
Gary Trent Jr.
You can't allow Vucevic to go to the middle. Ennis took that away and then cashes in.
One thing on his mind. Clark trying to wiggle his way to the rim. Okiki. Clark. Okiki. Bacon knocks down the first 3 of the game.
His zest for life.
Well, you love the personality from Ennis, and I think it answers the question if you could bring
in everything he does.
He also does it with a smile as he bats it away from Anthony. Covington, nice connection to Gary Trent Jr. Bang, bang.
All by himself.
Mason. Bacon flips it up top. Vucevic again from this end. 7 for Vucevic. Gary Trent Jr. probing. Bacon. Too strong in the lane. Vucevic over the top for the putback. Cantor has to go to work again. Tries to go baseline. Vucevic with the defense. Vucevic have 18 of Orlando's 38 points. Dame, deep 3, dialed in. Magic have stayed even with the Blazers this quarter. Quick trigger from Ross.
Over the switch.
Ross going to his right. Off the window.
Thanks, Bruce. Bye.
Bye.
Blazers first. Still waiting for the return of C.J. McCollum and Yusuf Nurkic from injuries, but Damian, I don't know what to do with that kind of power. Dame going to his left. Sets his feet for a 3. High degree of difficulty. Bacon. 3 at the top. Fouled by Cantor. Bucket falls for Orlando. Dame going to work here in the third quarter. In this third quarter. Clark to Vucevic. Here's Ennis trying to go to the rim, bothered by Gary Trent Jr.
Fights his way to the rim.
Dame, step back to the baseline. Oh, Dame working the entire Magic defense. Jones Jr. Blazers send the double team. Ennis attacking once more. Covington with the block. Blazers will slow it down. Covington wide open from Gary Trent Jr.
Lane wide.
Covington with 5 points this quarter. Ennis. Mason back on the floor for Orlando. Bacon with the floater.
Had control from the start, but you don't want to play that game going down to the fourth quarter. So Dame.
Blazers back up 14. Magic have had an answer.
Defenders standing right next to him.
Vucevic, no hesitation. Ross steps into the floater, and Blazers working around. Jones Jr. steps into a three. Dame fighting for the offensive rebound. Rodney Hood just in with Anthony Simons. Simons from up top. Simons draws the defense. Lillard from outside. Vucevic with Covington defending. Blazers send two. Mason from outside. Gone to the left on the majority of his buckets here in the third quarter. Mason almost loses the lead for Portland under a minute 30. Simons tries the three. Magic send two. Covington over to Simons. He's been heating up, and he's on fire. Ennis. Vucevic trying to go to town against Covington. See Simons unable to get it to Melo. Here's Bacon. 2 points away from 12th all-time on the NBA scoring list. Going against Okeke. Gets him up in the air. The bucket and the foul. You're looking at number 12 all-time. Gary Trent Jr. has been scoreless in the second half. Melo will try the three. Splashes it from
climbing the charts. Quick trigger.
16 for Melo. Ross, he's able to answer.
To play, pick up some pace, play with some flow. And that's the reason why.
Vucevic trying to go against Cantor. And Vucevic gets one against Okeke. Quick hands by the Magic. Ross in transition. Tries to Euro his way through the paint. Blazers and Carmelo Anthony able to knock it off his thigh. Ross going to his left, able to slip his way to the rim.
Late season, if he feels like he's got to put some stuff on his back and lead the team on a run, that might happen.
Melo working against Ennis. Turnaround, nothing but net. Made a season high 23 points on another historic evening. Vucevic over to Ennis, sets his feet, rolls it in.
You take the right shots that your teammates expect you to take. You can get back and set your defense. Vucevic does not care.
It's just a terrific all-around offensive game. 5 to shoot for Lillard. Step back three. Wow. Put some ice on it, Damian Lillard. Lillard in the lane with his left off the glass.
Joel Embiid is up next.
Vucevic able to get the loose ball after his miss. Gets tied up by Giles, and Simons can't get the finish. Mason, bucket, and the foul. Simons will dribble it out. And there you have it. Portland gets another win with C.J. McCollum, Yusuf Nurkic out of the lineup. Damian Lillard, 36 points.